Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you, my dear students in Prep 2? Today we're gonna talk about median of a triangle. This is the first lesson in geometry in first term. Okay, the median of triangle. You know, if you have any triangle like A, B, C, any line segment of the three line segments, which are AB, BC, and AC, each one has a midpoint, okay, like D, E, and F. If you have a line segment like CD, line segment like CD, you know the opposite vertex of AB is C, okay? If you have a line segment like that, that is the opposite vertex, okay? So if you have a line segment from this vertex to the midpoint, this line segment is called a median, okay? And in this line segment CB, you have the opposite vertex is A, and the line segment on this midpoint is the second median, and the third line is AC. You know the opposite vertex of AC is B, then BF is called a median. So the median is the line segment, this line segment whose endpoints are a vertex of the triangle and the midpoint of the opposite side, like we said, okay? You know here, this three line segment with red color is called the three medians, okay? So any triangle has three medians, and the three medians intersect in one point, okay? That is the point of concurrence or concurrency, okay? So every triangle has one median for each vertex or three medians total. Okay, so if you have a triangle like ABC, F is a midpoint of AB, D is a midpoint of BC, and E is midpoint of AC. The first question is number of medians of the triangle equals how many? Like we said, you have a three medians, and the point of concurrence of the medians of the triangle. Divide each median in the ratio 1 to 2 from its base, and how many to how many from its vertex. Okay, you know AD here, this line AD is the first median or median of CB. This median has from the base, which is BC, a small line segment DM, okay, and along one like MA, okay? MD is half this, okay? You have a small here and big, okay? From the base is a small, so the line segment nearest to the base is the smallest one, and the line segment nearest to the vertex is the longest one. So 1 to 2 from its base, from here 1 to 2, one part to two parts, and from the vertex 2 parts to one part, so 2 to 1 from its vertex. And he can say that 2 to 4 or 3 to 6, they are the same. You know why? Because 1 is half 2, so the ratio is half. Since 2 half 4, so I can say 2 to 4 instead of 1 to 2, or 3 to 6, or 5 to 10, etc. Okay, here you have MD. MD equals how many of AM? MD, how many of MA? Half. It is half MA. Okay, and MA equals how many of MD? MA, how many of MD? 2 to 1. it is twice, so 2 MD. Okay, if this line segment is 5 centimeters, so MA going to be 10. MD equals how many of AD? MD equals how many of AD? AD all median. Okay, AD the median, whole median. You know, if you see whole median, you can use two ratios, third or 2/3. Okay, so MD equals third of the median or 2/3 of the median. Okay, let's see. If MD is the smallest, so you take 1/3. If it is the longest one, so it will be 2/3. Okay, so MD is the smallest one, so it will be third of AD. Why? Because you have how many parts? I have 3 parts. 2 plus 1 is 3 parts. Okay, now you have AM equals how many of AD? AM is the longest one, so it will be 2/3 of the median. Okay, so if we talk about the median, so you have to think about third or 2/3. The smallest is third the median, and the longest is 2/3 of the median. You have a triangle ABC in this figure, in the opposite figure. M is the point of intersection, and this is the most important thing you have to write in your proof. Okay, point of intersection, which is here M. Okay, MD equals 3. MD is 3. Okay, try to write anything in the givens on the figure you have. Okay, this will help you in the proof. Now MD is 3, then MA equals how many? MA is the longest part of the median. Okay, so MA is twice MD. This is 3, so this will be 6. It's too easy. If MA is 8, alright, MA is 8 centimeter, then MD equals how many? Okay, so I will erase this to answer the second question. If MA is 8, that is another one. Okay, MA is 8, this is 8, so MD half this, so MD will be 4. It's too easy. Okay, then I will erase this. If AD is the all median, so I have to think about third or 2/3. Okay, so MD equals third the median or 2/3. I will see MD is the smallest, so it will be third the 12. If you talk about the longest one, it will be 2/3. Okay, so third the 12, third multiply 12, or 12 divided 3 will be 4. Okay, so MD is 4. Third by AD will be 4. This is MD. If AD equals 9, I will erase this. AD is 9. He is talking about what? Whole median. So MA is the longest one, so it will be 2/3 of the median. So 2/3 multiply 9. Okay, 2/3 multiply 9, like that. So 3 divided 3 is 1, and 9 divided 3 is 3, and 2 multiply 3 is 6. So AD will be AM will be 6 centimeter, or AM here will be 6 centimeter. If AC equals 10, this 10 centimeter. Okay, then ED equals how many? ED, I will join it like that. You know from first prep, if we have a line segment joining two midpoints in the triangle, then ED will be half the opposite side and parallel to the opposite side, then ED equals half AC. Okay, so ED will be 5. Why? Half 10. Remember, AD equals half AC, and I wrote it is from first prep. Okay, now we have a proof here. If you have a triangle ABC, that is a given, M is point of intersection, and this is the most important thing you have to write in your proof. As we said, HM, this line segment, equals 3 centimeter. CD, this is the median. Okay, all of this is 12, and AC equals 10. I will write here 10. Find the perimeter of the triangle AMC. AMC, this triangle. Okay, so the first thing you have to write is, since M is the point of medians intersection of the triangle ABC. Okay, why I said this is the medians? You know, D is the midpoint and H is the midpoint, so any line segment from the vertex to this line segments are called the medians. Okay, and he give you the help and write M is a point of intersection. Okay, so since you wrote this, so you have to use the ratios we just mentioned: half, third, 2/3, twice, these rules we just said. Okay, so MA equals how many? Since MH is 3, so MA is twice MH, so MA equals 2 of MH will be how many? 2 by 3. 2 by 3 will be 6. It's too easy. 6 centimeter. Okay, second one. Why I'm talking about that? About this, I want to find the perimeter of this triangle. The perimeter is the sum of its side length. This side plus this MA plus AC plus CM. I found the first one. Okay, second one is AC. Second one is AC. It's too easy. 10 centimeter. Okay. Third one is CM. I have to find CM. I don't know the length of MD, but I know the length of whole median, which is CD. I said when you found the median, which is 12 centimeter, you have to think about two ratios: third and 2/3. Third and 2/3. So MC is the longest one, so it will be 2/3 of the median. So 2/3 multiply the whole median, which is 12. Okay, so it will be 8 centimeter. Okay, so MC will be 8 centimeter. I have to write it here. 8 centimeter. Okay, since CD equals 12, so MC 12 centimeter, so MC will be 8 centimeter. So the perimeter will be 10 plus 8. This is 8, this is 10, and the first one is 6. So 8 plus 10 plus 6 will be 24 centimeter. Okay, now you have a triangle ABC. X is midpoint of AB, Y is midpoint of CB, YM is 3 centimeter, YM is 3 centimeter, xy is 5 centimeter, cm is 8 centimeter, and xc intersect ay, xc intersect ay. This is the point of intersection of the medians. Okay, and what? Find the perimeter of the triangle xmy, the smallest one, and the perimeter of MAC, this one. Okay, it's too easy, but you have to remember what I will say now. Okay, since x is the midpoint and y is the midpoint, so you have to remember 3 important points. Okay, the first one is xy half this. Okay, so xy half AC. xy equals a half AC. That's from what? From the first prep. If you have a line segment joining two midpoints, then xy equals what? Half AC. So you have to write this. Since x is the midpoint of AB, y is midpoint of CB, then xy equals a half AC. Since this is 5 centimeters, so the opposite side will be 10. Now you have xc is the midpoint, is the median, and ya is median. That is the 3 points you have to remember. So xc is median. Okay, so xc is the median of AB, and AY is the median of CB. Since and their intersection in M. This is the most important thing I said, to use the ratios you want, the half, 2/3, 1/3, twice, these things. Okay, so we found in the triangle AMC, determine the triangle you will talk about. So AMC is the first triangle we will talk about. So we found AC equals 10. Then you have to talk about AM. Since MY is 3, so AM will be twice this, so AM will be 6, right? AM equals twice MY equals how many? 2 by 3 will be 6 centimeter. Okay, now you have here CM is already 8 centimeter, so we found the perimeter of this triangle. So the perimeter of the triangle AMC will be how many? 10 plus 6 plus how many? Plus 8. So 10 plus 6 plus 8 will be 24 centimeter, and that is the perimeter of the triangle MAC. The perimeter of the triangle MXY. Okay, the triangle MXY, he said XY is 5. We want XM plus MY plus YX, right? So XY equals 5. Okay, we said before MC is 8. Okay, can you see this median XC? Okay, this is a long part and the smallest part is half, so this will be 4, right? Okay, and MA we found it and we said it's equals what? 6 centimeter. So my, he already said my is 3, sorry, so 3 plus 5 plus 4. Okay, my will be 3, xy he already wrote it, so I have to write this mx. So mx equals half cm. I already said mx is cx is what is median, so I can write this mx equals half cm, so it will be half multiply 8 will be 4, half by 8 will be 4, and you can find the perimeter of the triangle easily. So the perimeter, this is centimeter, so the perimeter of the triangle MXY equals how many? 5 plus 3 plus 4, 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 4 will be 12, 5 plus 3 plus 4, and the answer is 12 centimeter. It's too easy. Okay, 12 centimeter. And let's see the next example. In the triangle ABC, D and F are midpoints. As we said before, the same thing. If you have midpoints, then DF, we have 3 points. DF have the opposite. CD is median, FB is median. This is the 3 things before reading anything else from the givens. Okay, it's complete. CD and FB, it's a midpoint, its intersection point is M. Okay, BM equals 6. I will write on the figure to help me to answer it. PM, your eyes will help you when you see the figure. You can write the proof easily. Okay, so BM equals 6. CD whole median is 12. CB is 10. Without making anything, this is 10, so FD will be 5. Okay, find the perimeter of DMF. DMF. Okay, so I found this is 5, and he wrote this is 6, so MF will be half MB, because BF is the median, so this will be 3. And CD is how many? You write 12 when you see the median, so you have to think about 2 ratios, third or 2/3. The smallest one is third. Okay, third is the 12 is 4, so the perimeter will be 4 plus 3 plus 5. It's too easy, huh? Okay, let's try to write the proof. Since D is the midpoint and F is the midpoint, so you have to write this first. D is midpoint of what? Midpoint of AB, okay, and F is midpoint of what? Midpoint of AC. Okay, so I can figure out 3 points as I said, but I want now FD equals half what? FD equals half the opposite side, which is CB, so it will be half 10. Okay, so half multiply 10 will be 5 centimeter. Okay, what else? I have to found CD, but I can't say MD equals third is a median or using the ratio without writing M is the point of intersection. Okay, since CD is median. Median of what? Median of A, B. What else is median? BF. BF is median of what? Median of AC. So CD intersect. So I can't use the symbol. CD intersect FB equals M. Now I can use the ratio third, 2/3, half, twice, like that. So MD equals third CD, because I know CD is the median, so CD equals 12, then MD equals third by 12. Third multiply 12 or 12 divided 3 equals 4 centimeter. Then I have to find FM. So FM equals how many? FM equals half what? Half MB. I have to use the givens. MB is 6, so MF half the 6. So half multiply MB equals by 6 will be 3 centimeter. Now I finished. So the perimeter of the triangle equals how many? The triangle D. The triangle DMF equals 5 plus 4 plus 3 equals 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 3 is 12 centimeter. Then we finished. Okay, now the last one. ABCD is parallelogram. Their diagonals AC and DB intersect at M. You know from the properties of parallelogram, AC bisect BD. Okay, bisect each other. So M is the midpoint. Okay, H is the midpoint of AD. Okay, so this equals this. AH equal HD. This part equal this part. BH intersect AC. BH intersect AC at N. This point is N. Okay. Prove AN equals third AC. AN, this part, equals third AC. All of this. Okay. I said at first this is the midpoint. Okay, so AM is median and BH is median. Since H either is midpoint, so BH is median, AM is median, and N is the point of intersection. So now I can use the ratios. Okay, AN an equals 2/3 of this median. An is 2/3 of am. That is the first thing. Second one, and am equals half AC. Am, it's either from the properties of the parallelogram. Am is half AC, so an equals 2/3 by am. Instead of am, I can write half by AC, right? So an equals 2/3 by half of AC. 2 by 1 is 2. 3 by 2 is 6. So 2/6 by AC. So it will be, after the simplifying, will be 1/3 of AC. Or you can cancel 2 with this 2, so will be 1/3, which is 1/3. But at first you have to determine the triangle A, B, D, and complete what I said, the midpoints, the median, etc. And this is, you will complete it as evaluation or homework. Okay, complete it like we did in the previous examples. Now you have 2 examples to do it as a homework. Copy them in your copybook, look at the givens and solve it. It will be easy, and if you can't, just write in the comments and I will give you a help. Okay, thank you for watching. It's 2 easy lesson. Okay, hope you understood this. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.